Now, in the crypto world, we live in a roller coaster world where some people are on top and they say things, and then things change in the markets and they don't stick to their convictions. You guys know here on BitBoy Crypto, we stick to what we say. And another person that does that is a friend of the channel, CryptoFace, who for months has been telling us that this move was happening. And for some reason, people didn't want to listen to him. How are you doing, CryptoFace? And how does it feel knowing that you nailed this thing dead on?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. And, you know, it feels good. I as humble as I want to be, like, I want to shout it to the world, and it's hard because now everyone's like, bullish, yeah, I called it, you know, we're going up, and it's like, but I'm the one. You guys flip-flopped every week. The Mount Everest theory was right. Yes. But it's all good. I'm just, honestly, I'm really happy for like my community, my followers, the brand new people who've gotten in Market Cipher the past couple weeks, people who've like never even traded before coming in, people who've always just lost, and now they're seeing results. Like, I'm literally flooded with messages of just people doing really good. And right now is the good times. It's when we're in a constant uptrend or a downtrend, it is the easiest time to trade with Market Cipher or anything, but especially Market Cipher. It's like, boom, I'm just looking for one or two things, bam, 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 and getting while the getting's good, because it doesn't last forever.
No.
And so like this run up to 13, 14, 15K, we don't have much time left, man. And so you got to get it while you can, because it's not going to last forever. And so things are great.
Well, you know, just last week you were on the show and you told us this was coming. And then if we were to go back about a month or 5-6 weeks ago, you came on the show and you told us this was coming. And people say, BitBoy, why in the world do you have CryptoFace? He's in the dark. You can barely see him. He's got a mask on. Before, oh my gosh, I just demonetized the video. But what are you doing to have this going? It's because he knows what he's talking about, guys. This is someone you should be listening to because he says his predictions, he sticks to them, and they actually come true. So what I want to do is, a lot of people have kind of gotten to know you on the channel a little bit with you coming on doing these interviews. But Market Cipher is your trading platform. I feel like we haven't really talked enough about how you're using that to make these predictions. So if you could kind of like show us, what were you seeing on the charts with the Market Cipher indicator that made you decide like, hey, this is where we're going? And if anybody is interested, referral link for you guys, mc.bitboy.live. You guys can cop Market Cipher. Let's see. Let's take a look at the charts here.
All right, let me, can you see my screen?
I can, yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Let me, by the way, I extended my sale till this Sunday, so I did another week. So if you click the link, I imagine you're gonna have a link below. The sale's still going till Sunday. So, you know, it's, we only have so much time on these videos, man. You know, you always want to be quick. So there's only so much we can get into. But we can kind of start with, I don't want to sound repetitive, but the Mount Everest theory is really the main first driver for the past few months for me. And all it was is, every time this is a money flow custom wave, my money flow indicator, and when it gets this high into the green, there's always at least 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, and that's when it drives the price up. So ever since May, when I saw this happen, I knew that there's going to be at least 2 more to follow up. Yeah. So that's like the foundation. I guess we can kind of go over like the basic strategy of how well, I'll tell you what I'm doing right now, okay, with Market Cipher. Right now, since we're in a confirmed uptrend, it's really simple. All I'm looking for, trigger waves, which are like small waves like this, when there's a bigger wave before it. But even better than that is when the money goes into the red and starts coming back up. So when we are, for example, like on a higher time frame in the 4-hour, we are thick in the green, and it's going to be a while till we come back down into the red. So it is times like these when we love our smaller time frames. The 5-minute, we've been absolutely murdering it. The 10-minute, the 15, the 20. So for example, on the 5-minute, this was October 21st. This is the 22nd. This is the 21st. This was the 20th.
Little reds.
So you can see there's like 2 a day. even on the 5 minute. So here we go, dip into the red. Let's say you got in here in the red. That was 11,877. And boom, it shot up to 12,300 to 200.
That's dead on. All of this is dead on if you're looking at the... So real quick, before we get too far into what's going on here, like I want everybody to understand like what's going on the screen up here. So at the top part, that's basically where you have the chart, the candlestick chart, along with some symbols, and there's a legend that tells you what those symbols mean, right? And at the bottom, those are oscillators. Is there one of these, the top or the bottom, that it seems like lately when you've been coming on, you've been talking a lot more about the oscillators than like the green dots at the top or the red X's and things like that. So what are people looking at here when they're looking at the full screen? And if somebody's beginning, what's the first thing they should start looking at?
So the first things they should start looking at as of right now, in this trend, number one, you want to focus on these waves. Obviously, this is the money flow, the green, the red.
Green and the red, right.
Number two are these blue waves. These are, it's momentum. These are momentum waves, okay? And basically all it is there's still a zero line. When it comes down, when the white part of the blue hooks in to the thicker blue, there's a reversal of momentum, right? And there's a little green dot to confirm it. So these waves are the second thing. The third, you can look at these yellow waves. This is a heavily, I almost don't even want to call it a VWAP because it's so modified. But you want these waves to be going in the same direction. As far as Market Cipher A, which is the indications here, what I'm looking for are these green dots when I see momentum coming up. So for example, we dipped into the red, right? On our money flow wave, we see we had a deep wave, waves that are smaller, and we have a nice green dot. So these things right here, these 3 or 4 confirmations that's all I'm looking for. Yeah. That's it. Keep it simple because that's all you need right now. So there's, I have videos and meanings on everything, the blood diamonds, the yellow X's, which is an amazing indicator. This is whale manipulation. Yeah. But there's a time and a place. So right now is not the time and the place to go into all that. We only have so much time. All you're looking for right now is we're in a confirmed uptrend. I'm scanning the lower time frames, still being safe. Doesn't mean you go 100x and be stupid. But when we dip into the red, you can again go in history. Boom, red up. Boom, red up. Boom, red up. That's all you really need. You don't even need anything else.
No, what about so looking at Market Cipher? Okay, looking at the charts here, it's deadly accurate. Like every time you look at a green dot, you can look pretty soon thereafter and see a rise. But I think the hardest thing in crypto, when you're trading, is not necessarily seeing the rise, is knowing when the rise is over and when to get out. Because obviously if you look at these charts, you see the green dot, you see the rise, and you see the moment like, hey, if the people would have got out at this moment, they would have made money. If not, then they might end up actually losing money. So what would you say to people about how to use Market Cipher to
exit?
To exit.
Man, I'm so glad you brought this up. So the main thing you look for, number one, is if you're in profits, you're always looking to exit. Yeah. But when this green, when the green waves are what you're looking at right now, is when to exit. So when you look like on average, where are these green waves kind of going to? And even draw a line. And there's lines here already, but we'll take a horizontal line. What's the average? Right about here. You can even be conservative, maybe lower it a little bit. So let's say if we go into the red, we enter along. When we're getting thick into the green, how thick are these waves, right? You measure, okay, so we copy and paste this, clone baby, and you guesstimate for the future. And so when we hit this point, maybe a little bit after, boom, hit this point a little bit after, and you have to be okay with knowing that you're not going to get the exact top or the exact bottom. Market Cipher is going to let you be closer than you've ever been able to be before. But there's always tomorrow. It's not going away. So you exit when you're in the green and just zoom out, squish it together, and get an average. That's it. That's it.
I just squeeze them together and get that bottom.
That's right.
Love it. Listen, so here's the thing. Last thing I want to just go over with you. You've done a fantastic job today explaining to people how to use the system and why it works. But let's fast forward. You're going to be coming on the show a lot. You're like one of my favorite people, honestly, when it comes to trading. The thing I want to ask you now is where do we go from here? Well, what are you seeing from here? We know Bitcoin has hit 13K. It seems like that's a kind of an unexpected resistance level. A lot of people weren't anticipating. What do you see for Bitcoin, and what do you see for Ethereum over the next month?
Ethereum, I'm super bullish on into like the 500s, 600s. Let me start with Bitcoin. So we're going back to the Mount Everest theory. Okay. 1, 2, we are coming real close. Damn, we're coming close to hitting the peak, right? Yeah. So we don't have much time left until we hit this peak.
Yeah.
Now it still has to diverge. And so, what's right here? November 3rd. What day is it? So we got
that's the election day. That's election day, November 3rd.
Isn't that funny? So we got maybe like a week or two left if we have a standard wave. Now, there is a possibility, let me go back in time here as fast as I can, that we have a wave, a Mount Everest wave that doesn't just come up and go right back down.
Yeah.
That is a possibility. But being smart and conservative, the most common number is 4, and so we can hope that there's another Mount Everest wave, but the truth is in this 13 to 15K, that's kind of like it. And then after that, we have to see what happens on lower time frames.
Yeah.
Now, if we hit a peak and start coming back down, it's okay. We hope for, it comes down into the red, starts curving up, and that is when we would go into 18, 20Ks.
Yeah.
So as of right now, 13 to 15K, very short of. After that, I think there's a good probability that we will have a fourth. Chances are we will have a fourth.
I think so. But when you went back and you showed 2017, there was one of those mountains that was 4 months long. 4 months of green. Like a really big one.
Yeah, it's it's 2017. It's the beginning of the bull,
exactly
bull run.
Yeah. But that's the peak. That's the peak, and so that's what I don't want people to think. Like, hey guys, this is not peak. This is just getting started here. So when you're looking back at 2017, you're saying, oh my God, look how long the money was. Like, you're actually seeing like the end when things were the most parabolic. We're not there yet. And I think if anything, the last 4 years has shown that we're pretty much matching identically, the Bitcoin cycle from last time. So what you said for Ethereum, you're looking at $500 to $600 possibly?
Yeah, hang on. Let me take a look here. What I'm trying to compare right now is how these waves are looking compared to the waves before, when we had this whole lot of green. But the pullbacks. You see these pullbacks,
massive.
man.
They're massive.
So Absolutely. They're there. So when people are in the comments, like saying, "Oh, everyone can trade in a bull market, and anyone can long when it's going up all day."
Yeah.
Stick it. So there's some good hope here that this could happen, but like I said, realistically, I'm just focused on the near future. We'll see what happens after a couple weeks. But right now, 13 to 15K, we got. But like I said, it's not going to last forever. We don't got much time left. So lower time frames are the key to the scalps right now. What
is your biggest and best trade you got going on right now?
What was the question? What I got going on right now?
Yeah. What is your biggest and best trade? I mean, you don't have to give numbers if you don't want everybody to know that you're a billionaire. You don't have to give the specific numbers of the trade, but
I just had my best trade of the year yesterday, which was 200K that we closed in profit. Here, let me. I got the proof right here. It was real close to my best trade ever. My best profit ever was last year, which was like 220.
Yeah, I was in on that trade as well, that 220 you did last year, and I made
a lot. We got to scroll through all these other people posting how great they're doing.
Scrubs, man. Here we go. Look at that. There it is. This is not.
And that's just
legit.
I have 3-4 accounts trading the same Bitcoin, different time frames, plus ETH, plus Ripple. So I took profit on my ETH. I'm back in on ETH right now too. I have a nice ETH trade going.
Love it.
it's been chilling, and it's now just starting to get going.
It's getting good right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm way more in Ethereum than I am anything else right now, and I'm excited about prospects of where that decision is going to take me financially.
Yeah, the percentage gains on ETH are really good right now. So coming in, we're going up in the green. This is on the 6 hour. It's a little different with the Mount Everest waves. It's kind of just a little different, but the 3 day and the 4 day getting me really excited on ETH. First off, just basic TA based, bang, bang, nice foundation right there. This goes up, looking really good. We have anchor wave, trigger waves, thick in the green. Money is
You're looking thick, boy.
Yeah, super thick. So money is here. So that's terrific. And there's plenty of room. We got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's enhance a little bit. See what else we can see. That's great here. Okay, huge. This is huge right here. We're on the 12 hour. We have a very, very tight trigger. You almost can't even see it. This means pop. This is a pop coming up right here. Also, when
that's a strong pop too. That thing's so tiny.
Yeah, the tighter the better. Look, we're on the 30 minute here. Check this out. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Anchor, triggers. We were in the red, came down, coming up. Boom. You could have even gotten in late. And still taken off. Beautiful trigger wave right here. Boom. Even if you wait a few candles for it to confirm, boom. So ETH's looking good. I measured ETH like I took time with ETH a few days ago. I'm pretty sure I came up with
take time for the ones you love.
600.
Take time for the ones you love. I take time for ETH all day, every day.
Yeah, so mid 500s to 600. I think that's where ETH can go here very soon. Like I said though, we don't. We might only have a couple weeks to get it while the getting is good.
Now I do believe.
Don't be stupid because everyone gets all confident. They get all happy. Crank up the leverage, bah, and they lose it all. So don't be a fool.
Yeah, I think that we are really about to explode, but I also think we've got one really big pullback in store for us over the next probably month. So everybody's got to watch out for that. Don't let that thing scare you, but don't get overextended and over leveraged. So, well, CryptoFace, we appreciate you as always coming on. You brought a little light to the day as you turn on the light behind you. It got a little lighter. You guys don't forget to go check out Market Cipher. I use it. I've been using it for years. You guys can check that out. mc.bitboy.live. He's got a real hot deal on it going on now. But hey guys, if you want to go buy it, you want to use the ref link, make some money for the channel, support the channel, that's fantastic. But the knowledge and information you're getting today is definitely extremely valuable. So thank you for coming on, and just tell everybody where they can find you at.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter. I don't have an Instagram, anything. If you see one, it's fake. I have a crappy Instagram, but only on YouTube.
There you go.
You see anything else, it's a fake and a scam. YouTube, our Discord's not public anymore. You have to be a member because too many scammers and whatnot. Be a reseller. If you get Market Cipher and it's working for you, everyone's having an amazing time with it. If you have it or you got it and you think a friend or family member can do it too, we pay 15%, man. Be an affiliate, be a reseller, and spread the crusade. It's revolutionary.
Absolutely.
Life-changing stuff. We got a couple more weeks on this run, then be safe. Be safe.
That's right. Don't lose all your monies. All right, CryptoFace, thank you so much for stopping by. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. The boy out.